Hi, Sunny. Welcome to India today. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much. How are you?
Yeah, I'm completely fine. I hope you and your family are fine too. But
Yeah.
before we start off this conversation, I want to say that the buzz around Anamika is so positive. There are so good things being said about the show, and I personally like the trailer of Anamika. I find that the series is sort of an edge of the sit thriller that people will like to watch.
Well, I hope so. I'm really hoping and praying that people love the show just as much as I loved shooting it.
Yeah. But tell me what's been the best feedback and a positive feedback that you have received so far?
I think, when certain people come to me and they say they watched an episode, and especially a few people from my team, where sometimes they're just too honest when they don't like something, that they liked it and they were happy about it and they were proud because they worked on it and they worked so hard. And those compliments, I think, always feel the best because they're the people that are closest to you, the people that worked on it, and so that mattered a lot. And then I think Vikram Sir's family, when he messaged me and said, my mom really liked it or my wife really liked it, and that always feels good too.
That's good to hear. Also, I believe action as a genre is something that you are attempting for the first time. So, when you were offered the script of Anamika, did you have any apprehensions or any two thoughts before signing this project?
Absolutely not. I wanted to do action so bad. I've done some action in the past. I've done some like gun work and fighting and all sorts of different action work. And it wasn't as detailed as this show, though, and as many action sequences and fights that were going on that I haven't done. So in that way, that was always the best day because I knew there was going to be action and I was going to have so much fun doing it. And I had fun learning and I had fun, seeing how the shot turned out. And especially when Vikram Sir was done editing, to see how he put all the pieces together, because we shot a lot and all these different angles, the same things. And we went through each sequence. He went through each sequence so nicely that when I would watch those action sequences, I was like, all right, this looks cool.
Yeah, you have done a great job. You had this satisfaction.
Thank you.
Yeah. But also, how did you prep for your character? Did you or did your role kind of demand you to undergo physical transformation for the character?
No, I wouldn't say like physical transformation, but he did send me, Vikram Sir did send me references. We did talk about the character a lot. Every day when I would come on set, there was, a discussion of, how things were going to be and what he wanted. He's very clear. And, I did my training and learning all the dialogue, most of it in Los Angeles, because it was during lockdown and I was still there. So all those things were taken care of, and he was very clear of what he wanted, and I just tried to be the best listener ever and be the best student, and hopefully delivered him the Anamika he wanted.
But were there any kind of challenges that you faced while playing this character in Anamika?
There's the whole story. There's a revenge story. There's some sadness, like where he draws all this question of why and why did this happen. And so in that way, it's very hard not to bring work home because you feel so much for a certain character. So in that way, that was difficult. Or sometimes when things weren't going right, a dialogue wasn't coming out straight or the way that I imagined in my own head that I could do it. And how we conquered that, there's little things like that was frustrating. And then we have COVID, which just throws a monkey wrench into everything. And those stressful times. So I think that every show or every film has moments like these that are hard, but we had more good times and more fun times, and enjoyed shooting this so much that definitely outweighed any stressful moment.
When you had to perform a lot of action sequences, were there instances where you suffered injuries on the sets?
Yeah, some cuts, some bruises, but not like, I always believe agar toota nahi hai, then we're fine. So, obviously there was, cuts and bruises and all that stuff, but I am not somebody who, I don't know, complains about those things. And then someone will say, why are you limping? Well, I hurt my foot doing this, but it's fine, so I'm not really that type that dwells on, "Arey, mujhe chot lag gayi, somebody help me, I need an ice pack, I need this, wah, wah, wah." So I'm the type of person, if I get hurt, if it's not broken or I don't need to go to a hospital, then I'm good.
That's great. But also, if I have to ask you, what's your one takeaway from this project, from Anamika?
The one takeaway is it's just getting a chance to work on a project like this, because I haven't worked on a project like this where we are focusing so much on the character, on the acting, on the fighting, and it being true to this character throughout the film and not changing course. And that was amazing, because I think I believe that I did a good job. And I hope that when people watch the show, that they also believe that I did a good job. And that's what I can hope for.
Yeah. But Sunny, I must say, you are not just a talented actress, but also a doting mother to 3 kids. I want to ask you, how do you manage to be the best of both the worlds?
I don't know. I like to think that, I do an okay job with them. My husband and I really, really wanted to have children. And when I say really, really wanted to have children, like desperately wanted to have children and share this amazing life that we have with other human beings that are ours. And so we are extremely involved with their every day of what they do in their school and their activities and so many different things. So I have a little bit of OCD, so I take care of a lot of different things that maybe I should let somebody else do, and it's okay if somebody else helps. But I need to do things by myself, because agar main nahi karti hu, then koi kar nahi sakta hai. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Only moms know best, right? Because if somebody else do it, galat karenge. Agar galat karenge, well, that's really pakao. So then khud hi karti hu.
It's better to do all by yourself.
Yeah, totally.